So I knew I wanted to work with collage, and I wanted to use mixed media, but I also wanted to work with marker and pencil. And so what I did is I traced the shape that I'm going to work with, but then I actually did the collage on a separate page. And I've glued it down. I've even put a little bit of the glue over the top to give it kind of a coating, make it a little bit stronger. And then I'm using a cutting mat and an X-Acto knife to cut it. I could use scissors, but this allows me to be a little bit more precise and have straighter cuts and stuff like that. So I'm just working on the keeping my lines parallel. And the nice thing about a mat like this is it's got lines already built into it. And then I'm going to use a ruler as my guide and make sure that I get my ruler lined up on either side before I do the cuts. And so then I can come through with a nice strong knife, and if I've got my cut all the way through, that should allow me to pop this off of here. Unfortunately, I cut more than I planned for it, but I guess I'll be putting those guys back together. I also have, besides the ruler, I have a curve, and so you can, if you have a flexible curve, I know this is a tool most of us don't necessarily have, but this kind of tool is designed to be able to help you with cuts and with drawing curves and stuff like that. So I can set this up, and then that gives me something to guide along for my cut. And I didn't get all the way to the top yet. But if I just get that extra cut through there, we should be able to pop this off of here. I've got 3 layers of paper in some places, plus the glue, and the light is not great. I'm recording this in the evening. There we go. So that's gonna be able to cut through that way. And then I'm gonna take some time and put the rest of these cuts together, but then what I'll be able to do is attach this one onto here, and then I'll be able to work with other materials on the illustration board. What I'm probably gonna do once I get this cut is I'm gonna put a weight over the top of it so that it'll stay flat. I might put some, so that if I have any glue overspread, I might put some wax paper over the top and then a weight, like a book or something on top, to help it keep flat. And that will allow me to not have to deal with the curling up that's happening because as the glue dries, it sometimes pulls back on you. If you don't have a curve or something like this, you can, if you've got something that's the right shape at home, like a jar or a can or something, you can use something like that to help guide your curves. Now, you may not necessarily have an X-Acto knife at home, in which case you can do this sort of thing with scissors. It's just, you have to take your time, right, to get the cuts just right. Thanks.